This tool is a battery-powered tying machine made for professionals in viticulture, arboriculture, and horticulture. It weighs 880 grams and about 1.7 kilograms, 3.7 pounds, with the lithium-ion battery and holster. Running on 36 volts with a 2.5 ampere-hour battery, it can deliver up to 8,000 ties on a single charge, depending on conditions. A full recharge takes around an hour and a half. The machine uses a brushless motor, which means fewer maintenance worries and a longer life. Each tie takes less than 0.4 seconds. There are 3 tension settings to adjust, depending on the type and stage of the plant. It uses pre-wound reels of wire, biodegradable, standard, or extra strong, at a 0.40 mm diameter, and handles tie diameters from 3 up to 25 mm. The AT1000 takes the hard, repetitive work out of tying vines, young trees, and other plants. Designed for one-hand use, it speeds up the job compared to tying by hand and keeps the tie tension consistent, which is key for plant health and structure. It can crank out up to 60 ties per minute. Changing wire reels is easy, and the threading system is easy to manage, even in the middle of a busy day. Built to handle dust, moisture, and temperature swings, the AT1000 holds up well in tough agricultural environments. Here we have a robotic lawnmower that uses a high-definition wide-angle camera, AI vision technology, and advanced navigation algorithms to take care of lawns without the need for perimeter wires. Instead of relying on buried boundaries, it sees the edges of the yard, steers around obstacles, and avoids flower beds on its own. A built-in neural processor reads the environment much like a person would, recognizing grass, paths, objects, and even sudden changes like a pet running by, or a toy left out. Setting it up only takes a few steps. Place the charging station, complete a quick app setup, and it's ready to go. Updates come automatically over Wi-Fi, so the mower keeps getting smarter over time. Using the app, users can divide the yard into zones and create different schedules for each one. The mower moves in a random pattern, which helps prevent visible lines and overworked spots on the lawn. Its offset cutting blades reach beyond the wheels, meaning fewer edges are left uncut. A floating deck helps it glide over uneven ground and adjust the blade height depending on how tall the grass is. The WORX LANDROID vision skips many of the headaches that older robotic mowers bring. Without the need for wire installation, getting started is quicker and less complicated. Its combination of AI vision and neural processing means it can handle changing environments without getting confused. By covering ground in a natural, random way and adjusting to tricky yard layouts, the mower takes a lot of the work out of lawn care. The price starts at $1,000. A few years ago, the United Nations revealed that more than 900 million tons of food are thrown away around the world each year. That's an enormous amount. The makers of this compost machine are thinking smart. Why throw food out when you can reuse it? The Cavdle WasteCycler is a compact electric kitchen composter with a 3-liter capacity. It measures 12 inches long, 10.6 inches wide, and 12.6 inches high, making it small enough to sit comfortably on most countertops. Made from metal, it holds up well to everyday use. Each cycle uses about 0.7 kilowatt-hour of electricity, and it runs quietly, staying under 35 decibels. In roughly 2 hours, it can shrink a pile of food waste by up to 90%, turning it into ready-to-use compost. It comes with 3 different modes. Quick mode is best for daily scraps. Standard mode handles tougher waste like biodegradable plastics, and ferment mode uses less energy but takes a bit longer. A 360-degree transparent lid and an LCD display let users watch the process as it happens without needing to open the machine. To keep smells under control, It uses a dual cartridge air filtration system that captures odors before they spread through the kitchen. Using the WasteCycler is simple. Its tilt design and basic controls make it easy to load and start. The internal basket pops out and is dishwasher safe, so cleanup doesn't take much effort. As for the filters, they last between 6 months to a year, depending on how often the machine is used. The WasteCycler offers a real solution for people who want to cut down on food waste but don't have the space or setup for outdoor composting. It's quiet enough to run without being a distraction and efficient enough for daily use. The real-time viewing window and display give users confidence that everything's working properly. Maintenance stays low and the compact size fits well in any kitchen. It is priced at $270. Beuta comes in sections measuring 48 inches long, 4 inches wide, and 6.5 inches high, made up of 6 connected blocks. It's built from roto-molded resin, a material that holds up against rust, fading, and corrosion through all kinds of weather. Installation is simple. A no-dig connection system that only needs a hammer and includes 2 landscape spikes per section for a firm hold. The edging system offers a range of block types: start, stop, turn right, turn left, and extender, so it can be shaped to fit different garden layouts. Color choices include graystone, cobblestone, lime wash, sandstone, and charcoal. This landscape edging gives outdoor spaces the look of natural stone without the usual weight, cost, or hassle. It copies the texture and color of real stone closely, offering a cleaner, easier way to create borders and pathways. The resin construction means it stays strong through heavy rain, strong sun, and changing seasons, without losing its shape or color. The sections link together firmly, which keeps everything steady once it's set up. The no-dig setup makes it a good option for anyone who wants to lay out a neat garden border, a tree ring, a playground edge, or a clear path without needing special tools or a complicated process. Once in place, it stays put, giving gardens a tidy, finished look. A standard 1.2 meters blocks costs $25. Meet PopUp Garden, a fresh approach to gardening that's perfect for balconies or terraces. It weighs just 13.4 pounds without soil and plants, with a footprint of 17 by 17 inches and a height of 40 inches when fully stacked. Packaged, it measures 18 by 18 by 18.5 inches. Its neutral color blends easily with different spaces, whether outdoors or indoors. The setup includes a 3-stand component with interlocking sections, a top planter insert, a drip tray to catch excess water, and a set of 4 side trays for even more planting space. Designed to let plants grow up, down, and around, the PopUp Garden makes the most of tight areas like balconies, patios, terraces, and sunrooms. There's no need for tools or complicated instructions, just unpack, stack, and start planting. It's easy to move around, whether you're chasing the sun or shifting things indoors for the winter. You can also adjust the height depending on what you're growing and how much space you have. PopUp Garden isn't just about saving space, it's about growing smarter. It claims a 245% boost in yield compared to traditional, ground-level planting in the same amount of space. Its vertical setup helps water move efficiently through the soil layers, cutting down waste. Open sides allow for better airflow, which can help plants stay healthier and avoid common pests and diseases. It's a good option for apartment dwellers, urban gardeners, or anyone who wants a bigger harvest without needing a backyard. If you want to grow your own herbs, vegetables, fruits, or flowers in a small area, this system gives you a simple way to do it. All this for $100. The Suncast measures 63.5 inches wide, 33.5 inches deep, and 42.7 inches high. It supports up to 500 pounds and weighs around 65 pounds. The frame is made from steel, and the panels use multi-wool resin with a faux wood grain texture. The glider is finished in dove gray with ice cube accents and is made in the USA. This glider offers a contoured seat and backrest shaped for comfort, especially during long hours outside. A fold-down console sits in the middle, giving quick access to 2 cup holders and a cell phone holder. Thanks to a steel glider mechanism, the movement stays steady and smooth, avoiding any jerky motion. The materials resist water and sunlight, holding up well across different seasons without much change in appearance or strength. The resin panels are simple to clean with just mild soap and water, and they do not need the upkeep that comes with real wood, like staining or sealing. The surface keeps its look over time with only basic care. Putting the glider together is manageable with an included manual and a few basic tools. Some steps might be easier with a second person due to the size of the parts. The Suncast Adirondack glider with console brings together a classic design and modern materials, offering an outdoor seat that fits easily into patios, decks, or garden spaces. It keeps the charm of wood without the hassle. It costs at around $400. Got a small garden check out the Ryobi 3-in-1 trimmer. It is a practical option for small to medium-sized lawns, combining 3 essential yard tools into one. It features a 30 centimeters cutting width, a 1.65 millimeters line diameter, and an auto feed spool that keeps the line moving without any manual work. In mower mode, it uses a sturdy plastic deck to cover larger patches of grass, and the edging wheel helps create clean, straight lines along sidewalks and flower beds. With a 5 ampere-hour battery, it typically runs between 30 and 45 minutes, depending on grass conditions. The mower setting comes with 3 height adjustments: low, medium, and high, so it's easy to match your lawn's needs across seasons. The adjustable telescopic shaft and pivoting head make it simple to find a comfortable working position. And some models even let you switch between modes with a tap of your foot, no bending down needed. Weighing around 4 to 5 kilograms with the battery, it's light enough to move around without much effort. The weather-resistant housing and debris protection keep the motor safe under normal garden use, though it's not meant for heavy-duty fields. The battery-powered motor keeps noise low, and the balanced shaft and padded grips help limit vibration. For anyone who wants to keep their lawn in good shape without managing 3 separate tools, this model keeps things simple. It doesn't take up much space and storage, and often comes with hooks for better battery organization. If you're already using Ryobi 1E plus tools, it makes sense financially too, since you can share batteries and chargers. The Ryobi 3-in-1 trimmer mower edger is priced at about $200. H2O. Wise offers practical solutions for anyone looking to manage water use more efficiently. Their water well irrigation rings come in 2 sizes, a 25-inch ring with 3 5GPH emitters and a 20-inch ring with 2 5GPH emitters. Made from recycled thermoplastic resin, each ring uses 17 millimeters drip tubing and is designed in 2 pieces, making it easy to fit around existing trees and shrubs. Besides watering directly at the roots, the rings also help shield trunks from damage. They handle system pressures up to 50 psi, connect with other drip systems, and can cut water use by as much as 50% by limiting runoff and evaporation. For More is another smart option, designed to upgrade standard spray heads into pressure-regulated systems. It offers 2 pressure settings, 30 or 40 psi, includes a built-in check valve to stop low head drainage, fits most sprinkler stems, and installs quickly without the need for specialized tools. By regulating water pressure, it improves system efficiency and can lower monthly water bills by 30% to 50%. For those needing a full setup, H2O Wise has WaterWise bundles to cover different irrigation needs. The WaterWise Starter Bundle is a good fit for small gardens and includes basic components to get a drip system running. The WaterWise Max Bundle is geared toward larger areas and comes with 3 25-inch water well systems, 2 20-inch systems, 10 pressure-regulated shrub risers, 250 feet of 1/2-inch drip line, 100 feet of 1/4-inch drip line, plus all the necessary fittings and parts. With all of these features, spending $229 on water well seems like a smart choice. Gardena AquaBrush is a cordless cleaner made for outdoor surfaces. It runs on an 18-volt lithium-ion battery and can go for up to 56 minutes when you switch on the save mode. It includes 2 types of brushes: a universal barrel brush that works well on wood, WPC and stone, and a soft disc brush that's gentler, meant for things like garage doors or fences. You also get a 3-level water flow control, so you can dial in how much water you're using depending on the job. The weight comes in at about 5.1 kilograms without the battery. It's also part of the Power for All Alliance, which means the battery is compatible with over 100 tools from other brands in the same system. In the box, you'll find the main AquaBrush unit, both brushes, and a silicone covers for the battery. This cleaner handles a wide range of outdoor jobs, like scrubbing down patios, decks, outdoor furniture, and fences. You can swap out the brushes depending on what you're cleaning, and the handle adjusts to different heights, which helps make longer jobs less tiring. Since it's battery powered, there's no cord getting in your way, giving you more room to move around. The AquaBrush is priced around $200. Have you ever noticed how ants carry heavy loads with ease? With the Ant Top, you can do it too. It's light enough to handle easily, but strong enough to drag heavy loads without giving out. It's shaped to fit standard tarps and works with different sizes and types. While exact measurements aren't provided, everything about it is geared toward moving tarps without extra hassle. The Ant makes outdoor cleanup a lot easier. Instead of struggling with handles or grommets that rip or slip, it gives a solid, reliable hold on the tarp. It cuts down on the effort it usually takes to move piles of leaves, grass clippings, or yard debris. The materials hold up well against rough weather and regular use, so it keeps doing the job season after season. The grip is shaped for comfort and good control, helping anyone, regardless of strength, move loaded tarps more easily. It's not just for the yard either. It comes in handy at construction sites, festivals, or anywhere else you need to drag a tarp full of gear or trash. Using the Ant is simple. Clip it to the edge of the tarp, grab the handle, and walk. Your body weight does most of the work. When you're done, you just unclip it. Cleaning it takes little effort too. Rinses it off, dry it well so it doesn't rust, and keep it stored somewhere dry. Checking it now and then for any wear on the handle or clips is a good idea to keep it working safely. So the price starting at $60. Meet the SuperHandy Mini Wood Chipper Shredder. It runs on a 7-horsepower gas engine, giving it enough muscle to handle tough yard work without slowing down. It can chip branches up to 3 inches thick and offers a 15:1 reduction ratio, turning bulky piles of debris into manageable mulch fast. With dimensions around 34.6 by 32.2 by 22.8 inches and a weight of about 76 pounds, it's compact enough to move and store without a hassle. It's built with a solid steel chute and frame that can stand up to regular use. Thanks to the 10-inch solid rubber all-terrain wheels, it rolls smoothly over different surfaces. A manual recoil start system keeps things simple when it's time to fire it up. This chipper meets EPA and CARB standards for emissions, so it's good to go where compliance matters. Users should wear the right safety gear and stick closely to the manual to stay safe during operation. It's a good fit for clearing branches, brush, leaves, and corn stalks in forestry, landscaping, gardening, and green waste cleanup projects. However, it's not meant for fresh greens, palm branches, pine cones, petrified wood, or vines. Those can jam or damage the machine. The SuperHandy Mini is a solid option for anyone who needs a reliable way to handle yard waste without a lot of fuss. It's tough, easy to manage, and doesn't add extra complexity to the job. It costs around $600. The Nestera is made from 9 mm thick panels using 70% recycled plastic, giving it a sturdy, eco-friendly design. The Coop's weight depends on the model. The small ground version weighs 30 kilograms, the large raised model weighs 58.5 kilograms, and the mobile wagon comes in at around 78.8 kilograms. There are several options to fit different flocks. The house sits at ground level and holds between 2 and 15 hens, depending on size. The lodge is slightly raised with 10.6 inches of clearance underneath. The penthouse is lifted even higher, offering 17.7 inches of clearance. And the wagon is a mobile coop that can house up to 8 large hens. Accessories like droppings trays, automatic door openers, wheel sets, and a Wi-Fi coop camera are available to customize setups. Cleaning is one of the coop's biggest strengths. Thanks to smooth plastic surfaces, waste doesn't stick, so a quick hose down or power wash is all it takes. Removable perches, nesting boxes, and optional droppings trays help make deep cleaning a fast job, usually under 10 minutes. The panels are UV resistant and don't need regular maintenance, standing up well against weather without rotting or cracking. Security is clearly a priority, with reinforced doors, chew-resistant materials, lockable rear doors, and a rotating metal slide on the front door to keep predators out. Its design also helps limit places where red mites could hide. For the chicken's comfort, the coop holds warmth during cold months and reflects heat in the summer. Adjustable vents keep the air moving year-round, helping maintain a healthy environment. Prices start at $379. If your cucumbers, pumpkins, or other garden plants aren't growing well, the issue could be a lack of water. It may seem basic, but keep in mind that cucumbers are made up of nearly 97% water, and tomatoes contain about 95%. To help with this, a well-known German gardening brand, Gardena, recommends trying out drip irrigation as an effective solution. It is designed to deliver precise, efficient watering where plants need it most, right at the roots. At its core, the system uses a Master Unit 1000 to bring water pressure down to about 1.5 bar, making it perfect for micro-drip irrigation. It includes 2 types of drip heads, a pressure-compensating model that consistently delivers 2 liters per hour, and an adjustable version that lets you set the flow anywhere between 1 and 8 liters per hour, depending on what each plant needs. The supply pipe is 4.6 mm wide for easy handling, while the main connecting pipe is 13 mm to move larger amounts of water. Thanks to quick and easy connection technology, setting up the system is simple and secure without worrying about leaks. There are different starter sets available to match different setups. Whether it's watering 15 potted plants on a balcony, 30 plants on a terrace, a 60 square meter vegetable bed, 35 plants in a raised bed, or a 50-meter row of hedges and bushes. This system helps save up to 70% more water compared to traditional watering by sending moisture straight to the roots where it counts. The Gardena Micro-Drip-System is usually priced around $70. It's heartbreaking to watch a seedling you've carefully nurtured indoors for weeks get ruined by the first heavy rain, says the seller of these protective covers. They are made with strong materials and designed with a rotating top ring, so gardeners can easily adjust airflow and humidity to match their plants' needs. Each cloche offers plenty of space inside, giving plants enough room to grow without feeling cramped. They also block harmful UV rays, helping to protect young plants from sun damage. These cloches create a warm, moist, and sheltered space that helps seedlings grow stronger right from the start. The adjustable top comes in handy, especially when spring weather is unpredictable. By fine-tuning ventilation, gardeners can ease their plants through temperature swings without stress. Because they're made to hold up against rough weather, the cloches can be used season after season without wearing out easily. The roomy design gives plants the space they need to stretch and thrive, while the UV-resistant material offers another layer of protection against harsh sunlight. They're easy to handle and fit naturally into any gardening routine. Whether someone is starting seeds early or just trying to give fragile plants a better shot at surviving cold snaps and pests, these cloches offer steady protection without adding extra work. There's no tricky setup involved. Just place them over the plants and adjust as needed. At $40, they are a solid pick for anyone serious about giving their plants a strong start. Next, we have a cordless 2-in-1 leaf blower and vacuum powered by an 18-volt Li-ion battery. It runs on a brushless motor that pushes air speeds up to 210 km per hour, offers a suction capacity of up to 500 meters cub per hour, and a blowing capacity of up to 180 meters cub per hour. It weighs about 3 kilograms. For easier handling, it's fitted with large wheels, and it includes a wall mount for simple storage. Switching between blowing and vacuuming is quick and doesn't require any tools. The built-in shredding system cuts down the amount of space the leaves take up, making the most of the collection bag. The brushless motor not only boosts performance, but also helps the tool last longer. Speed can be adjusted depending on the surface or the type of debris. It's fitted with a soft grip handle, an extra support handle, and a carrying strap to make it more comfortable during longer jobs. Since it's part of the Power Exchange range, it works with any batteries and chargers in the series. A 3.0 ampere-hour batteries or larger is recommended for the best performance, though batteries and chargers are sold separately. The 45-liter bag is easy to attach and makes it simple to keep track of when it needs emptying. The price is $129. Now let's talk about the SCALA2. It is a multi-stage, self-priming centrifugal pump with a rated power consumption of 550 watts. It can boost water pressure up to 47 meters and deliver a maximum flow rate of 3.9 meters cubed per hour. Designed to handle up to 10 bar of pressure, it works reliably in environments where both the air and the water temperatures range between 0 degrees Celsius and plus 45 degrees Celsius. It connects easily with 1-inch male-threaded inlets and outlets, weighs around 10 kilograms, and holds 0.065 liters in its integrated tank. Typical noise levels stay below 47 decibel, about as quiet as a modern dishwasher. The SCALA2 is priced at around $800. This pump combines everything: pump, motor, tank, sensor, drive, and non-return valve into one compact system. It keeps water pressure steady throughout the house, even when several taps or appliances are running at once. Thanks to its sensor-driven motor, it automatically adjusts to meet changing water demands. It can pull water from shallow wells, roof tanks, brake tanks, or low-pressure city mains without any extra setup. If the water supply runs dry, the pump shuts off automatically to avoid damage. Setting it up is simple with a clear control panel, and LED indicators help monitor operation at a glance. Made with corrosion-resistant steel, composite materials, and reinforced polymers, the SCALA2 holds up well over time. Installation takes minimal effort, and ongoing maintenance usually just means checking and cleaning when necessary. For the past 40 years, a French engineering team at Infoco has been hard at work. During this time, they have developed, produced, and distributed more than 400,000 pruning shears, enough to supply the entire population of Barbados with extras to spare. These French-made shears weighs just 790 grams, making it comfortable to handle even during long hours of pruning. It's capable of cutting branches up to 55 millimeters thick, depending on which cutting head is attached. At its core is a 22 millimeter Ultra EC brushless motor paired with a 31 millimeter planetary gearbox, delivering strong torque and consistent performance. Users can choose between 3 cutting heads: the standard kit with a 40 millimeters capacity, the medium kit with a 45 millimeters capacity, and the maxi kit with a 55 millimeters capacity. Blade settings are easy to adjust, offering electronic half aperture and blade overlap control across 10 preset positions for better precision. It also has 2 operating modes: proportional mode, where blade movement matches the pressure on the trigger, and pulse mode, where the blade opens and closes at full speed. The F3015 runs on a lithium-ion cobalt battery, which can power the tool for up to 9 hours depending on use. It charges quickly, 90% in an hour, and a full charge in about 90 minutes. A sleep mode protects the battery during long periods of inactivity, helping extend its lifespan. For safety, it is equipped with DSES, Electronic Safety System. The wired version uses a conductive glove connected by a spiral cable, stopping the blade the moment it touches the glove. The wireless version uses a conductive trigger that detects skin contact and stops the blade instantly. The tool is compatible with carbon fiber extension poles, both fixed and telescopic, ranging from 1.2 to 3.5 meters, making it easier to reach branches up to 5 meters high. The Electrocoup F3015 is priced around $290. This fogging machine comes with a 2.6 gallon, 10-liter tank and runs on a 24-volt rechargeable battery. It offers up to 30 minutes of spray time per charge, creating particles between 1 and 50 microns. The mist can reach up to 15 feet, 4.5 meters, and one full tank can cover about 20,000 to 25,000 square feet. The unit weighs around 9 pounds when empty and is made from high-density polyethylene, which holds up well against chemicals. It features an adjustable flow rate controlled by a simple knob, letting users fine-tune the amount of mist depending on what they're working on. The ULV technology helps produce a fine mist that can get into tight, hard-to-reach areas. To make carrying it easier, the design includes padded, adjustable backpack straps for better comfort during longer jobs. The heavy-duty tank material is built to handle frequent use with disinfectants, pest solutions, and fertilizers. This fogger can take on a range of jobs like pest control against mosquitoes and flies, disinfecting homes, offices, gyms, and public spaces, and spraying fertilizers or pesticides in gardens, greenhouses, and farms. It is priced at around $300. Have you considered attracting bats to your property as a natural and effective way to reduce mosquitoes and other insects? A single bat can eat hundreds of bugs each night, including mosquitoes, flies, cockroaches, ants, and midges. The concept is simple. Invest about $140 in a bat house and invite a helpful new neighbor to move in. Each house has a weather-resistant finish and is designed to fit easily into gardens and home landscapes. Most models include 2 to 3 chambers inside, giving bats the tight spaces they naturally look for. Built-in ventilation keeps the interior cool, and the hand-sanded surfaces help bats grip and move around easily. A sloped roof directs rain away, and the overall design helps keep predators from getting close. Model sizes vary. The Carlsbad can hold up to 150 bats, the Sonora fits about 100, and the Cascade holds around 50. The houses can be mounted on poles, barns, sheds, or homes, usually at a height between 15 and 20 feet, and ideally facing southeast or southwest to catch the sun. It gives people a way to handle pest problems without using chemicals. Bats are serious insect eaters. One bat can gobble up around 1,000 bugs in just an hour, making them a powerful ally for gardens, pets, and families. BatBnB also helps protect bat populations that are losing habitats and fighting diseases like white nose syndrome. On top of that, the company works to change how people see bats, showing that these shy, helpful creatures are essential to healthy ecosystems. Featured on Shark Tank and covered by National Geographic, USA Today, and the New York Times, BatBnB offers an easy way to support wildlife and cut down on pests at the same time. The Agrilaser Handheld and the Portek LaserStrike are professional laser bird deterrents, made for places where noise simply isn't an option. The Agrilaser Handheld 500 delivers a stronger laser output than standard models, which helps it stay effective even in bright daylight. It comes with a red dot sight for precise aiming over long distances, a key lock system for safety, and a tough, shock-proof, dust-resistant build. The package includes the device itself, 2 safety keys, a lens cap, an aiming sight with a protection cap, and a storage case. While its exact range isn't listed, it's designed for long-distance use and works well even on surfaces that absorb light. The Portek LaserStrike uses a 100 milliwatt diode laser and can reach targets up to 600 meters away. It runs completely silently, which makes it a smart choice for farms, livestock areas, and cities where keeping noise down matters. It's effective against a variety of birds, including crows, rooks, cormorants, wood pigeons, geese, seagulls, and starlings. With steady use over 3 to 10 days, it can drastically cut down bird problems. It's officially classified as a high-powered laser, Class 2M, so users should handle it with care. Both the Agrilaser Handheld 500 and the Portek LaserStrike are designed for serious, professional use in fields, industrial sites, and urban spaces. The Giraffe tools comes in 2 versions, one with 4 wheels and another with 2 wheels. The 4-wheel cart is made of metal with a weather-resistant coating. It weighs 35.3 pounds and can hold up to 250 feet of 5 1/8-inch hose. It features a manual crank with a non-slip grip, 4 explosion-proof, never-flat tires, and a handy storage basket at the back. The G-guiding system helps the hose roll up neatly without tangling, while the weather-resistant coating and brass fittings help it stand up to rust and rough conditions. The 4 wheels make it steady and easy to move across different types of ground. The 2-wheel model is made from industrial-grade stainless steel and comes in a silver finish. It weighs 34 pounds and can hold up to 150 feet of 5 1/8-inch hose or 200 feet of 1/2-inch hose. It also includes a 6-foot leader hose, 2 never-flat tires, and a rear storage basket for extra gear. This version uses the G self-layering system with ceramics technology, helping the hose wind up smoothly and last longer. Its lower center of gravity helps keep it stable and prevents tipping over. The stainless steel frame holds up well against rust and wear, even with regular outdoor use. The 4-wheel model handles larger spaces like big gardens and commercial properties, while the 2-wheel version works well for medium-sized yards. The price around $200. Although Zalie might resemble an upscale guest house, it's actually a luxury greenhouse. With a cost of $3,000 for 8 square meters, you might wonder, what does that price include? It weighing about 877 pounds, it stays firmly in place through all seasons. Inside, it features 23 linear feet of foldable and fixed shelves, giving gardeners plenty of room to arrange plants, tools, and supplies. The frame is made from 100% cedar wood, known for standing up naturally against rot and insects, and comes pre-stained in a light brown finish that helps it handle the weather. Its 4-wall commercial-grade polycarbonate panels hold in about 30% more heat than standard double-wall designs, helping maintain a steady growing environment. To manage airflow, the greenhouse comes with a temperature-activated exhaust fan that kicks in automatically when it gets too warm. 2 easy open windows let gardeners control air circulation by hand and support natural pollination. There's also a patented power port built into the structure, with 3 electrical outlets and 3 USB ports ready for lights, fans, or other gear, though it needs to be connected to an external power source. Watering is made easier too, with hose hookups both inside and out. The greenhouse is tough enough to face serious weather, tested to withstand up to 4,400 pounds of snow, and winds reaching 100 meters per hour. Assembly is made easier with pre-cut, pre-drilled parts and a 3D instruction guide available through the app. The Lavex 16-gallon single mobile hand wash station is designed to bring reliable hand washing wherever running water isn't available. It has a 16-gallon fresh water tank and a 16.5-gallon wastewater tank. The unit measures 15 inches wide, 20 inches deep, and stands 52 inches tall, with the sink height at 34 inches. It weighs about 50 pounds when empty, is made from sturdy plastic, and comes in a simple gray color. Its freestanding rectangular design is made for outdoor setups where dependable hand hygiene is important. Using the station is simple. A foot pump controls the faucet so users don't have to touch anything by hand, helping to keep things clean. It comes with a 34-ounce liquid soap dispenser and a paper towel dispenser that holds up to 400 towels. Wheels and a handle are built into the unit, making it easy to move it wherever it's needed. The tough plastic body handles frequent use and different weather conditions without issue. Filling the fresh water tank and draining the waste tank is easy, thanks to a labeled water fill port near the faucet and a waste drain at the bottom left side. However, the price might make you pause. It costs $420. The Ryobi 1 Plus is designed to spread dry materials like grass seed, fertilizer, salt, and animal feed. With variable flow rate control and an adjustable distribution area, it gives the user the ability to fine-tune how much material is spread and where it lands. The spreader is comfortable to hold and use, even over longer sessions. Battery and charger are sold separately. Because it's cordless, users can move freely without worrying about dragging a cable behind them. It handles different tasks throughout the year, from seeding a lawn in spring to keeping paths safe in winter. The adjustable settings make it easy to avoid overspreading or wasting material, helping users get even, efficient coverage every time. The spreader is made with practical needs in mind. It fits easily into the lifestyle of someone who wants their tools to handle more than one job without extra hassle. Since it works with any Ryobi 18-volt 1 Plus battery, there's no need to invest in new chargers or batteries if the user already owns Ryobi tools. Selling for about $69, the Ryobi 1 Plus is a solid choice for people who want a no-fuss, reliable way to manage outdoor spaces. Its ability to handle different materials across different seasons makes it a useful tool to have on hand. The PetSafe measures 3.5 by 4.3 by 6.01 inch and weighs about 15.2 ounces. It runs on a 9-volt alkaline battery, which typically lasts 2 to 3 months with regular use. The device works at an ultrasonic frequency and can detect barking up to 50 feet away, depending on the range setting. Made from weather-resistant plastic with a black and faux wood finish, it's designed for outdoor use, but shouldn't be submerged or left out in heavy rain. The price is around $69. This bark control device uses ultrasonic sound to interrupt dogs when they bark too much. It has a built-in microphone that picks up barking and automatically sends out a 2-second ultrasonic tone most humans can't hear, but dogs find unpleasant. You can adjust the detection range to low, 15 feet, medium, 30 feet, or high, 50 feet, to fit your space. Shaped like a little birdhouse, it blends easily into gardens, patios, porches, and yards without making it obvious you're using a training tool. Instead of using physical correction like collars or shocks, the outdoor bark control offers a gentle, no-contact way to help manage barking. It's simple to set up. Install the battery, select the range, and place it somewhere facing the area where the barking happens. Make sure there aren't big barriers like walls or thick bushes blocking the way, since they can weaken the sound. Most dogs start responding within about a week, though some may take a little longer, depending on their habits. No more bending or kneeling to fight weeds. This handy tool gets the job done for just $36. The YATO is a manual weed puller made with steel and plastic parts. It has an ergonomic handle designed for a comfortable grip, measures about 1 meter long, and is light enough for easy use. It works with a simple foot pedal that drives 4 steel claws into the ground to grab weeds at the roots. Thanks to the long handle, users can remove a weed without bending down, which helps ease strain on the back and knees. The tool is meant for gardens, lawns, and other areas where people want to pull weeds by hand instead of using chemicals. It handles tough weeds like dandelions and thistles without much trouble. Using it is simple. Place the claws over the weed. Press the foot pedal to push the claws into the ground. Pull the handle to lift the weed out, and slide the handle to drop the weed off. Taking care of it is easy. After each use, it's a good idea to clean off any dirt so it doesn't build up. Storing it in a dry spot helps keep it from rusting, and checking for any loose parts once in a while will keep it working properly. Gardening often involves kneeling, which can be hard on your knees. The truth is, knee joints are sensitive and vulnerable to the cold ground. To help prevent issues like arthritis, these foam-based knee pads were designed for protection and comfort. Both the kneelers and knee pads use a layered system: a shock-absorbing EVA foam core, 2 layers of memory foam for extra softness, and a tough neoprene cover with a quick, dry nylon finish. The wheat sheaf kneeler measures 52 by 30 by 6 centimeters and weighs 250 grams. Each kneeler includes an easy grip handle, so it's simple to move around between tasks. They work well for gardening, picnics, or any project that means being low to the ground for a while. The Kneelo knee pads offer the same thoughtful design. A clever cutout at the back eases pressure behind the knees when kneeling and avoids pinching at the front when standing. Adjustable hook and loop straps help get a snug, comfortable fit. Color options include navy and eucalyptus. This range is a solid choice for anyone who spends time gardening, fixing things around the house, or taking on hands-on projects. Prices for Burgon&Ball's Kneelo kneelers and knee pads start around $40. In the United States, the average farm size in 2019 was around 180 hectares. To put that into perspective, the entire area of Monaco is just 202 hectares. Clearly, marking out a plot of that size is time-consuming. However, with these convenient brackets, you can now cut that time by 50%, or even up to 70%. The VESHOVDA Gjerdesystem offers a patented fencing solution that's designed to cut down installation time, hold up under pressure, and adapt to different types of terrain. The system is built around two main brackets and a tensioning tool. The VESHOVDA Maxi bracket fits iron posts up to 25 mm in diameter and handles multiple tasks: holding wires and tapes, working as a top wire holder on wooden posts, supporting diagonal braces and post extensions, and tightening wires. The VESHOVDA Mini bracket is made for wooden posts and walls, fitting a range of shapes and sizes, secured with wood screws up to 8 mm thick. Both brackets are non-conductive, safe for electrified wires up to 6 mm, and built to handle heavy loads. To help with setup, the VESHOVDA tension tool pairs with the VESHOVDA Maxi I bracket to tighten wires quickly and easily. For extra support where it's needed, especially with taller structures, the VESHOVDA Prof Incline Stag adds extra stability. One of the biggest advantages of the system is how much it simplifies the work. Installation can take 50 to 70% less time compared to traditional fencing methods. It adjusts to all kinds of ground, whether it's rocky, uneven, or crossing streams, just by changing the height, number, or type of wires. The materials resist rust and corrosion, which means less upkeep over the years. The VESHOVDA Gjerdesystem is used widely in farming for containing animals like horses, cattle, goats, and forest pigs. It's also used for fencing along railways, roads, and harbors, following strict safety and construction standards. The system can even connect to old fences when repairs or upgrades are needed. This company, on the other hand, doesn't hesitate to tell you the price: $500. With this tool, you can easily bid farewell to old branches, even bigger ones. It can handle branches up to 45 mm thick, working at an idle speed of 55 rotations per minute. A 55-liter collection bin holds a good amount of mulch before needing to be emptied. Built-in safety features include overload protection, a safety interlock switch, and a reverse function to clear blockages. The shredder uses a roller cutting system that breaks down woody materials into fine mulch. The motor provides steady, reliable power, and the large hopper means users can feed in a fair amount of material without constant stops. Compared to older impact shredders, this model runs noticeably quieter. It also comes with wheels and a handle, making it easier to move around the yard. The steel blades are made to last, helping it stay effective even after regular use, while the safety features work to minimize accidents. People who have used the Ryobi crushing shredder say it does a solid job handling different types of garden waste, from soft leaves to thicker branches. Keeping it in good shape is pretty simple. It helps to sharpen the blades now and then, clean out the feeding chute and bin after each use, and store it somewhere dry to avoid moisture damage. A little regular care goes a long way toward keeping it running smoothly for years. The Poulan 3700 chainsaw runs with a 61cc single-cylinder, 2-stroke air-cooled engine, and usually pairs with a 76 cm, 30-inch guide bar. It uses a fuel mix of gasoline and 2-stroke oil, and its diaphragm-type carburetor keeps it running smoothly, even when cutting at odd angles. An electronic ignition system cuts down on maintenance compared to older mechanical setups. For safety, it comes with a manual chain brake and a front hand guard. Without the bar and chain, it weighs about 6.8 kilograms. It has a simple anti-vibration system and a chain tensioner that needs tools to adjust, which was standard at the time. Made between 1980 and 1983, the Poulan 3700 was designed for jobs where logs were too low or heavy to move. Even though it hasn't been made for decades, it's still being used today because it's tough and dependable. It isn't a lightweight machine, and it demands more effort than modern saws, but for many, that's part of its appeal. Comfort wasn't the main focus when this saw was made. It's heavy, and adjustments take a little time and effort. Still, for those familiar with older tools, it feels reliable and straightforward. The The carburetor design means it keeps running even when the saw is tilted or angled in tricky ways, without stalling or choking out. A used Poulan 3700 in good shape usually sells for around $225, depending on its condition and what's included. Replacement parts are still out there through specialty shops and online communities. It may not have modern extras like easy chain adjustments or advanced vibration dampening, but it still gets the job done for those who know how to work with it and don't mind a little extra upkeep. The Orbit 2066 misting system costs just $20 and sets up in about 10 minutes. It's made for cooling smaller spots like under an umbrella or by the pool. Installation is quick and easy, offering a fast way to get some relief from the heat. For those needing something bigger, mist cooling has a system starting at $2,140. It includes up to 60 spray nozzles and can cool an area up to 104 meters. It also has a commercial-grade filter that traps particles as small as 5 microns, helping the mist stay cleaner and the air feel fresher. As temperatures keep climbing, misting systems are becoming a smart way to cool down outdoor spaces. Options range from basic, affordable setups like the Orbit 2066 to much larger systems like the one Mist Cooling offers. It is great for people who want a simple, fast solution without much hassle. It's ideal for quick setups where only a small area needs cooling. Mist Cooling System, on the other hand, is geared toward people who need something that can handle bigger spaces for longer periods. With more nozzles and finer filtration, it's made for situations where steady, reliable cooling matters. There's a wide gap between the two when it comes to price, but both are answers to the same problem: dealing with serious heat. Someone just trying to stay cool while lounging by the pool would probably be happy with the Orbit 2066. Someone hosting larger gatherings or managing bigger outdoor spaces would likely lean toward the Mist Cooling System for its reach and power. Either way, today's misting systems give people the chance to stay outside longer and a little more comfortably, even when the temperature spikes.